top5rapwebsite.com. You already know what's going on. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Today we got Lupe Fiasco, Steve Jobs, SLR 3.5. So Lupe Fiasco usually does these SLR raps when he has a bone to pick with rappers. The first SLR, which is one of my favorite Lupe Fiasco songs, was a response to Soulja Boy. The second and third ones, if I'm not mistaken, one of those was a response to, well, not a response, a diss to Kendrick. And I'm glad Lupe Fiasco stopped going at Kendrick, because like Kendrick obviously does not care about you, Lupe. Like, he does not even mention you, he doesn't even acknowledge you on record. And I suppose that this new SLR 3.5 is a response or an ode or a look at Royce to 5'9", Royce and Lupe, who have been having a lyrical rapper like competition on Instagram, on the internet. So SLR 3.5, it also kind of seems like, oh, this is just, it seems like it could be okay. This is just, it's not even my full power. I'm gonna drop SLR 4. This is 3.5, just like a half punch, just a little jab. So let's see what we got here. Interested to see how Steve Jobs plays into this.
Last minute. So
interesting, like video game like keys.
SLR. Yeah. Said they lean on me. Niggas try to dream on me. Tell that nigga he
hold on, soundtrack on a beat. So, bruh, all Lupe Fiasco fans, all we really want from Lupe is soundtrack. We want soundtrack on a beat, bro. So shout out to Lupe for getting soundtrack on a beat. Let's get a whole album with Lupe and soundtrack next. Can we do that? Huh? Lupe and soundtrack?
Fall asleep and have a dream on me, nigga. Yeah. You see, it takes niggas weeks. They need a comfort zone and some beats. Lollygaggers, the polymatters that go over responses.
Yeah, so this is gonna be one of those diss type raps. He's saying it takes niggas weeks, you know, to think up rhymes to come at me. You know what I mean?
Get all laid and technical in their content. Record. Then I bring the receipts. Lambda. I think that shit was sweet. I wish I could just kiss you on the cheek. Nerds have their hands in everything. Gangsters won't even touch the police. Won't you tell your niggas get that?
So he's saying you gangster rappers, you dudes won't even touch the police. You know what I'm saying?
Take some of them cool fullies and go and get some of my shit back. Your problem is that you ain't never had no impact. Kit Kats and chit chat and syntax won't make up for how much you sit back. I think that nigga's scared. He never leave heaven, cause he already dead. Damn, nigga, are you insane? What's the point in knowing how to point and aim? If the niggas you gon' bang look exactly the same.
Facts.
Ain't motherfucking cool. That's a motherfucking shame.
And you know, I'm bound to agree with Lupe. Me and Lupe are going to share the same views on a lot of things. I said this in my other Lupe video, one of my prior ones. Like, Lupe was the first rapper that I ever heard who I'm like, wow, this dude, like, there's a rapper who reflects the way I think. Like, because at the time Lupe came out, you had Kanye West, but like, those two were like the anomalies, kind of, you know, in mainstream at least. All these gangster rappers and even the hood mentors that you see on YouTube, like, y'all want respect because why? You're from the streets. Like, I'm supposed to respect you because you spend most of your life being a fucking idiot, being a bozo, and now you're at this age you want to mentor youth? Like, only a fellow idiot would even listen to you. I'm supposed to respect you, why? Because you went to prison? Because you did time? Because like, why? Like come on, bro. You've been absolutely, and I'm ranting, but I'm just saying, like, I bet me and Lupe would share this viewpoint. Like, you've been absolutely useless most of your life and have destroyed your own community. And now at age 40 and 50, because you've decided to mentor youth or whatever the hell you're doing, you want respect. Like, man, you get no respect, bro.
This ain't no motherfucking game. That's why I think you are a motherfucking
lame. Facts.
Both wear glasses. The difference is I was in school thinking it was cool. You was thinking of skipping classes. Listening to your track record, I can see you was skipping classics. I did it on my first one and delivered to the masses. Your songs are immemorable. Your verses are impenetrable. I ain't even.
Okay, so I'm gonna just take it as he's coming at Royce. He might not be, but you know, again, I like Lupe, but I like hip hop. Lupe's discography is better than Royce's. Like, I've listened to the Royce music, the bar exams, this and that. Like, he has cool punchlines every so often. He has corny punchlines. And Lupe is right. Overall, it's just not really memorable outside of, you know, some songs.
Listen to that diss record. I only fuck with you cause your interviews. I ain't even trip. When you called me a bitch, I was like, look at Salem, calling me a witch.
Okay, look at Salem calling me a witch. Okay, so what is that? Damn, what was that TV show with Sabrina, the Teenage Witch? That's what it was called. So I'm gonna take it as this is a response to Royce, because Royce did call him the B word, not Bitcoin. Shout out to Elon Musk. He did call him the B word in like a little Instagram spat last week or something.
Look how they made him. Look how much they gave him. Look at all the assists. Nigga, if it wasn't for Premier, you wouldn't be. If it wasn't for
Eminem.
If it wasn't for, nigga, I got a dozen more. Hoes think I'm Hove, Nas think I'm Nas. That's the trick. You ain't gotta think when niggas already think you are. Your story crooked and your book too. Past the dumb shit, but you would shoot somebody's son holding sunships. I wish they would've left Biz here and fucking took you. And all your hyper-technical hypotheticals in life, I've never met with you. From a distance, I accepted you. From the podcast, I've been kinda skeptical. This ain't our first class, this is just one of the several. I ain't trying to bash, but it was like you was off your schedule. You was throwing morning jabs. I was like, this nigga's incredible. We had to fucking edit you. I don't know what vegan Detroit vegetable Dr. Sebi diet infected you to think that we shared the same metrics, or somehow I was less than you and I was the type of nigga that you could get really disrespectful to. I ain't never lectured you. I get energetic and joke. And real talk, nigga, I ain't never disrespected you. I'ma punch you in your fucking face.
Yeah, so I'm inclined to again agree with Lupe here. Royce seemed to take it very serious. I remember they were joking, and I thought this was all going to come down to diss tracks anyways, and these rappers were just kind of, joking with each other, kind of building hype around lyricism and, having that kind of be the onus. But Royce seemed to take it really serious in that little Instagram live, and I'll post, the video title here so you guys can go watch it if you haven't. He seemed to get really angry while Lupe just seemed like he was being sarcastic to me.
And we all think it's silly. I'm thinking like, won't this bitch nigga clean up his fucking city? I mean, you got all of the clout. You know how to bring all the niggas out. You can walk the walk. I mean, we seen you walk all over your house. But me and you is geeks because you got some heat. Like I didn't go to the closet and put guns all over the couch. Your mental health hotline, I think that shit is grown up. But you're the very last nigga that should be picking that phone up. I spit your verse to get immersed inside my enemy. And to remind you they gotta go through you just to get to me. Subtle subordination. Perpetual sidekick nigga, sort of a station that you used to. So you ain't gotta get all extremely too personal on your albums when you're not surrounded by bigger artists to fucking boost you. Nigga, you called me. I didn't recruit you, but no regrets.
And he's saying all this without even saying Eminem's name. He's like, I'm a jab at it, but we ain't gonna even go there just yet. We ain't gonna say it just yet.
I take it as a test. You said, Lupe, you gotta have some grace, not be so haphazardly to put the truth all in their face. Now that I think about it, that's kinda half and half. If a nigga asking you for the strap, why would you keep it in a stash? If you ran the world, we get defeated in a flash. You really gonna be the boss, can't keep secrets from the staff. I learned that in the streets. Niggas sweeping trash, keeping my city clean while you was talking about beating a nigga's ass. That shit was whack. Long live backpack rap. Fuck these monster drinking, new age conscious thinking, Farrakhan today, gangster tomorrow. One foot in they sorrow, another.
That's what I'm saying. That's kind of the rant I was going on earlier. Farrakhan today, you gangster out tomorrow again. This goes back to these old head youth mentors. I used to be a gangster, and this is no shot at Royce. I don't really know Royce's story like that. Like I've never been a huge Eminem fan, so there's just really never been much reason for me to listen to Royce's drops. I have heard some projects. I've heard the Bad Meets Evil with Eminem. I've heard, the bar exams, the Prime with DJ Premier, which Lupe mentioned, which is his best stuff to me. But again, Lupe said without DJ Premier, like your discography is looking kind of weak. But anyways, Farrakhan today, gangster tomorrow. Like, I'm supposed to respect you because you seen the streets. I don't. Like, you've been useless for most of your adult life. You get no respect, bro. This is how I be feeling.
But in the trap, killers who easily triggered by little niggas attacks. Who have the audacity to ask rappers to
rap.
Facts. Mickey.
And that's really all that happened. Like, again, I watched the clip. Royce seemed to get really mad again. Maybe it was an act. Maybe this is y'all stage, you know, to get kind of the people here and listening to bars and listening to music, listening to lyricists, which I'm totally okay with. But he just seemed really to get really angry, like, oh, I'm calling you a bitch. Yo, who dare you talk to me like this? And all Lupe was saying was like, yo, get your bars ready. This and that. I don't know.
Hey, listen, I ain't done, nigga. Check this shit out. Look, hey, in 7 minutes he did it. If he knew how to freestyle, he could have rented heaven for 7 minutes and been done what needed to be done by the second sentence. All his extra innings may come across as master, but my impression's apprentice. Your penmanship has the fingerprints of a gimmick and affection and the intimacy of impressions of that nigga you friends with.
Ooh, okay. Let's rewind that just a bit, cause he's saying he's punching like, oh, I'm mentioning Eminem, but he's not mentioning him yet. But he's letting them know, like, bro, I'm gonna still get at you for this.
By the second sentence, all his extra innings may come across as master, but my impression's apprentice. Your penmanship has the fingerprints of a gimmick and affection and the intimacy of impressions of that nigga you friends with.
You say your penmanship has like flashes of gimmick. You know, when you listen to Royce, he's very much a punchline rapper, and he mentions like a lot of trending topics in his rhymes. So like if you go listen like to Bar Exam 3, it's kind of like a stamp of the time it's in, and you listen to some of the punchlines and some of the bars. If you wasn't there at the time, you wasn't in the pop culture at the time, you wouldn't really know like what he's talking about all the way. So yeah, again, Lupe's he's firing on all cylinders right here.
I ain't gotta say it. I can't even blame you. The nigga's one of my favorites. Fuck that. Back to my status. All icy, talk spicy like the house of a traitoress. Inwardly successful and outwardly I've made it. Clearly, if I was a regular rapper, you wouldn't even come near me. This nigga think he's Siri. The answer to your queries. What's Siri to Steve Jobs? A button to Tahiri. I'm excessively cheery. Promote my niggas.
What's Siri to Steve Jobs? A button to Tahiri. So, little Joe Button job right there. Oh my gosh. So,
answer to your queries. What's Siri to Steve Jobs? A button to Tahiri. I'm excessive.
Okay. So maybe that wasn't a button jab. He's saying what's Siri to Steve Jobs? Steve Jobs created Siri. What's a button to Tahiri? So maybe he's saying button created Tahiri. Is the reason why she's relevant, I guess.
Cheery, promote my niggas' theories. What's an alien to a Pentagon report? I see your brother trying to cheerlead. That's what he's supposed to do.
What's the alien to a Pentagon report? So now he's getting conspiratorial on this. Pentagon created aliens? Who knows?
And everybody that's fucking close to you, supposed to support, push you forth, calm your black ass down, cause they ain't put you in the source. You chose violence. I just want to know when you gonna respond to Osiris and go to your dub, battling from a judge instead of hitting smack and trying to entertain the thugs. Come and fuck with us, nerds.
Facts. Revenge of the Nerds, man. Lupe's first mixtape series, Revenge of the Nerds, Fahrenheit. So yeah, man, this is Lupe in prime form. This is easily my second favorite SLR rap. I didn't really like the ones where he was going at Kendrick. Probably partially because I'm a Kendrick fan, but Kendrick wasn't even going at you, bro. It's like you're just punching in the air. But this is definitely number 2 to SLR 1. And again, all these SLRs, Super Lupe rap, this is what it stands for. It's usually when Lupe has a bone to pick with a rapper. The first one was a response to Soulja Boy, saying that he's not super. What does Lupe say? Soulja called me Super Lupe lyrical. You can't understand me nor mimic my miracles. So then he created SLR off that. So here, very potent lyricism. I mean, you got soundtrack on the beat, so you know, like, Lupe is like, okay, I'm bringing the best out for this. And these are really just jabs. He's jabbing at him. He didn't really even mention everything that he could have. Like, he didn't really go far in on Eminem created you and Eminem is the reason you're relevant, which, you know, like the elephant in the room for a lot of people, or some people would say. He didn't even mention Eminem's name. He's saving that for number 4, so this is why he's called 3.5 also. So these are just jabs. It's not a hook. It's not an uppercut. And there's still so much that he's yet even to mention. Again, I'm inclined to agree with Lupe here, but again, Lupe was the first rapper that made me feel heard as a person. Like, wow, there's someone else who thinks like this, that raps. Wow, like, this is the first time I'm hearing this. And I didn't feel that feeling again until Kendrick Lamar came out. So This is a great track. It's 4+ stars. Royce can rap too. I don't want to end this video what y'all thinking. I think Royce is not good. Royce is dope, but he's not on Lupe's level to me. Lupe has the better albums. Lupe has the better mixtapes. Lupe has better punchlines. He has better bars. He's just a better rapper overall to me. So anyways, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure there will be responses and what have yous. Hopefully this stays on wax. Hopefully this is a joke, like it seemed like it was starting off to be until that last video I saw. I don't really follow these guys' Instagram. I saw it on YouTube while I was searching for this song. So I'm like, I should probably watch this before I listen to this song, which I'm glad I did because he referenced the video in this song. So yeah, if there are any more records, I will be up on that. If there's an SLR 4, I will definitely be up on that. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. And this is top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.